Hi, this video is going to be about HTML5 and Flash. You may wonder, is there a place for them both in the future internet? My name is Chris, thank you for watching. So I got this question a few weeks back here on YouTube about the differences between HTML5 and Flash. A lot of people is saying that HTML5 is going to make Flash obsolete and take over all the websites and all the things you can do with Flash on the web. And I commented on this, but I wanted to make a video about this because I think it's a very important subject. So the big thing is that HTML5 is released. The new browsers support this, and together with CSS3, it's become a very powerful tool to building websites and building experiences on the net. And a lot of people are talking about that HTML5 will make Flash obsolete, and well, you will get my opinion in the last part of the video. Sorry, but first I would like to talk about why this has come up and who are the big players in this market. So first of all, Apple don't like Flash very much, and they don't support it on their iPhone and iPads, and they are pretty much dropping the support for Flash, and they say it's because Flash is very heavy on CPU usage. You have to have a lot of machine power to fuel the Flash apps and the Flash websites, and they say that's why they don't like it. It has been like that for some time. On the other hand, we have Microsoft, who announced some time ago that their new operating system, Windows 8, will not support Flash anymore. And this is one of the main reasons that the people are talking about this. Like Apple, they think that HTML5 will do much better than Flash, will have the same possibilities and performance-wise do much better. Microsoft is going to change their operating system, so the interface looks a lot more like Apple products, you know, with apps and so on. But they will still have an older interface like Windows 7, which will still support Flash. So they're pretty much undecisive at this point, but definitely Windows 8 in its newest form and its newest interface won't support Flash. The third big player in this field is Google, and Google have their Android operating system for their for the smartphones, and they're coming out with the Chromium OS, the Chromium operating system, which is going to run on the Chromebook, Google's netbook, and as far as I can see, they still support Flash and have no problem with it. So Google might be the one that actually pulls in the right direction, and it is going to be interesting to see what happens, and how Google will use this. Google evidently have no trouble performance-wise with their Chromebooks and the Android operating system. I actually have an HTC Desire HD at the moment, which runs Android and runs Flash applications without any problems. So my opinion as a Flash programmer and a HTML designer, I think that I think we'll have to wait and see still what happens, but I don't think we have to prepare a funeral for Flash just yet, and there are several reasons for this. I have worked with Flash for a lot of years, and have done a lot of advanced programming in ActionScript 3, and it has a lot of possibilities and a lot of advantages that a lot of other programming languages don't have. And as far as HTML5, it's still in its baby form. It needs a lot of work. A lot of features are not yet fully implemented in the browsers, and I think it will be several years before we will see any features in HTML5 that will compete with a fully developed Flash app or Flash website. And the problem with HTML5 is still that Microsoft Internet Explorer has a lot of weird problems with it, things they don't support and so on. So it's still really tough to do anything, to do a website in HTML5 using HTML5 features that still is compatible backwards, and we still have to work these things out because a lot of people are using older browsers. And in thinking about the new Windows 8 operating system, well, I think there'll be some years before people really start taking Windows 8 seriously. A lot of people are still using Windows XP, and a lot of people have changed their Windows Vista and upgraded to Windows 7. So I don't think a lot of people will go for the new operating system just yet. Another thing, performance-wise, there are a lot of tests on the net you can see that shows that HTML5 actually uses a lot more CPU power than, for example, Flash. Flash can run beautiful graphical games and applications and don't use very much CPU power, where HTML5 is still in the stage where very simple games use a lot more CPU power. So and even if you use a thing like jQuery to make your website come alive instead of using Flash, jQuery still uses a lot of CPU power and doesn't run very well on smartphones and iPhones and iPads. So there's a lot to be done before HTML can compete with Flash in this department. To finish off this video, I just wanted to say that I actually hope there will be a place for Flash still in the future. I know Apple are trying to control their app market and trying to make as much money as they can, and don't really care about the users and which way the internet will develop. And Microsoft are trying to do the same. Microsoft are trying to make a lot of money too, and are looking to Apple products and imitating these products to make this happen. They teamed up with Microsoft teamed up with Nokia to make the new Windows operating system for smartphones, and it's interesting to see where that goes. You can ask, can two losers make a winner? but yeah, that's where it stands. It's a lot about money in these things, I think. But it is interesting to see where it all will go. If we if people stop using Flash, I think it will be a lot more boring on the internet than it is today. And I think we have to you know, look for new possibilities, look for different ways to do things, and not have these big companies tell us what to do, and you know, use their influence to change the web as they see fit, and change it so they can make a lot of money. I know businesses and big companies make money. I'm all right with that, but they don't have to control the internet to do that. So I would very much like to hear your thoughts about this subject. Do you think HTML5 is ready to compete with Flash, or do you think there's a place for both of them in the future? I would like to hear comments, your thoughts on this. And as always, click the like button. Don't forget to favorite the video if you really like it, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you later.